Hello, this video will demonstrate creating requests from search results. So let's get some search results on our screen here to demonstrate. This is a little bit of a recap of our searching video. And I'm going to search for Rise of Fire by Jordan. Just add the author's surname to that. Make it a bit of a tighter search. We'll run it against that collection of catalogs. And success. So looking at my search results, if there's anything here on this screen that's going to meet my patron's needs, I can form a request from it. And my goal is to find a bib record that has an ISBN in it. You always want to try and submit a request that using a record that contains an ISBN so that VDX can build the ROTA for you. So looking at this first one, looks good. I have no issues with that one. I could open it in full detail mode and use the request link, or out on the brief results screen, I can use the request link here. So let's do that now. And you can see that the ILL request form has multiple collapsible fields. So for instance, item details shows you the bibliographic information that was imported into the request. However, I'll collapse that. The next one is ROTA details, and it's collected the location of the library whose record I'm using, but you should not be concerned with the ROTA details section. Remember, VDX will choose your lender string locations for you after you have submitted this request, so this is of no concern. The only section you are really concerned with is the patron details section. There are two methods for adding patron details to the request form, and we're going to look at the barcode validate method. The library that I am logged in as creates user records. So our screen prompting is for the client's barcode. So I'll enter that now. That's their library card number or anything that was entered in the user record after the prefix and hyphen. And note that the request defaults to the logged in staff account, but as soon as I click the validate link, VDX refreshes the screen and the patron details extracted from the user record will replace the logged in staff ID in the patron details area. If there is no user record, when you enter a client barcode and validate and you get an error message that there is no user record, you can simply go over quickly to users, create one, come back to your request and enter it then. If your patron can pick up requested material at more than one location, VDX will offer you pickup location options. So I'm just going to check that there. Barrie has a branch, so if this user was a person that used the Painswick branch, then you would confirm or change the pickup location before you submit the request. So I'm going to do that now. Just to recap, I simply added the patron details, confirmed the pickup location, and hit the request button, and I am done. VDX provides a your request has been successfully submitted screen and the VDX system assigned request number for this item. It's at this stage, after the request has been submitted, that VDX will begin that process of creating the lender string based on the ISBN that was in that record. The request will automatically become pending with the first potential supplier. That all happens behind the scenes. The staff don't have to do anything to make that happen. It's all automatic. Okay, I did mention that there are two methods of entering patron details. So let's look at the second method now. I've switched over to log in as a library that is elected to use the free text entry prompting for patron details. This library does not create user records. It's a simple configuration change in your VDX account to switch over to this method. And as I said, basically you can skip that step of creating user records because you're going to be typing the information into the fields on the request form for each request you issue. So I've done the search on the same title. I'm going to use the request link. And I'm going to close up these areas that don't concern me. And you will note the patron details area looks different. So you're prompted for free-form texting. I simply type my user's name in. I can add the library card number. And I can also add my phone number. So none of this additional information will pollute this field. I will still be able to search this request by Jill or Pangborn if I want to do a request search. It's just adding information in there. It is a great idea to add the email address if you know it. And again, confirm if there's alternate pickup locations. This library, we're going to say the patron wants to pick up at the Ridgevale branch. So again, quick and easy. Search, choose a bib record, use the request link on it, add your patron details, confirm the pickup location, and select the request button, and you are done.